again. Here I am in LHS 1348. I've just completed my first Sothis and Sothis run in my Python. I made 51,034,000 and it took me 157 minutes to do the complete circuit. So that works out at 19.5 million an hour, which is roughly double the rate at which I made money in the ASP. So this Python's was a good investment. From the first one, I just found a couple of changes to make on the outfitting. The utility mounts, I hardly took any fire at all. I got loads of interdictions, but I could always get away by boosting before they even started firing. So I've dropped one shield booster, left that empty, and I've got rid of the point defense as well. That just saves a couple of tons, tiny bit extra jump range, because the Python is not got such a good jump range as the ASP, and it does take quite a long time to bring all that cargo back to this end of the galaxy. The other thing, I made a mistake in my previous video, core internals. I said I'd got a 6D power plant, and I said a 6A would have been the same power and weight, but what I meant was the 5A. So 5A and 6D are nearly equivalent. So I haven't changed anything in these things. And the other thing I thought about in the optionals was going down a level on the shield generator, a 4 grade, and carrying some extra cargo. I think a class 4 shield generator would be enough, because as I said in my last trip, I didn't even lose one ring of shield, so I think that would probably work. But for the small gain you get, I'm going to change the Python soon anyway, so I'll just leave it that as it is. So what I'll do, I'll take you through the highlights of one circuit. So basically, we fly down to Sothis, pick up any long range missions that we find there where the payout is more than 2 million per 10 tons, because I can carry about 250 tons, so that would get me 50 million if I stuck to that rule. But what happens is sometimes you see some that there's more than one drop at the same place, so that saves a lot of time, but then the payout's not as good, if you don't get that ratio. So you have to weigh everything up and do it, make your choices. Okay, so I'm going off down there, so the next stop will be Sothis. So I'll see you down there.
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Hull integrity compromised. Under attack.
Not too sure why I didn't accept the submit then. It said it was submitting, so whether I crashed into the planet or something, I'm not too sure. I'll just keep boosting until... Oops, we've got 4 pips to the engines. Nope, here comes another one. It might be a cop.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, 3, 2, 1, engage. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Be cool. Dreaded modular terminals.
Frameshift drive charging.
Forgot to sell them before setting off. They're bloody nuisance. It looks like I'll get away before he comes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping.
Right, let's get rid of these modular terminals.
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged.
That's it. What a shame to waste such juicy
Frameshift
cargo.
drive charging.
Right, here we are in Sothis. Let's get some missions. So the ones we're looking for are the data ones and any long-range hauling ones. Now, just in case this is you've only just picked up this video and you haven't seen the rest of my series, what we've done, come down to Sothis, and first thing you need to do is get all these factions ranked up to Allied to get the long-range hauling ones. So if this is your first visit here, just do this circuit that I'm doing from Sothis to Sothis. Sothis, I can't remember the name of the station, but then that's the main station, and then Sothis mining, which is the outpost, and then back to Sothis, and keep doing that circuit until with just the data ones until they're all ranked up, and then you can take the long range ones, the high value ones. So career job, that's data. So there's a delivery one, 2 million, but it's 180 units. What we're looking for is more like 18 or 12 units for that to be worthwhile. It's at 96. It's just not worth it because with 200 odd tons capacity, I could only get 3 of those in. So I do that whole journey back to the bubble for 10 million. It's just not worth it. I'm looking for 50 million. Right, after a bit of mission logging, I've managed to get the 20 missions. There's that smuggling one that I took to Sothis. Look, some data ones, and what's at the top? 24 units of bio waste for 3.2 million. It's not quite the right ratio, but it's close enough. Oops, wrong one. 12 units of bio waste for 34, so I've gained on that one. That's 3 million per 10 tons. And 24 for 4 million. So that's nearly at the ratio. So we're in the right sort of ballpark. So now that I'm full up with 20 missions, what I do, I go to Sothis, and at the 2 stations there, I repeat this process. And hopefully by the time I've done that, I will have filled up my ship with the long range ones. So let's get over there. Right, here we are at Sothis New Home. Because I'm smuggling, I've got to come in without being scanned. So I'm looking for the access line of the station to come in. Let's get booking permission.
Access granted. You are go for approach.
So I need to keep the speed up this time. If you come in straight and fast, they don't scan you. Well, they don't get a chance. So there we are.
Landing gear deployed.
I forgot to check which station the smuggling goes to, it might have been more convenient to go to that one first. I don't think it makes a difference time-wise for the circuit, whether you go to Sothis mining first and then this one. But yeah, it just saves a little bit of hassle, because when you're not smuggling, you can come and go as you please without having to take precautions. But it might be here, so we'll see. So you can cash in all the data missions that were for delivery here. There's that smuggling one, so that's got rid of that. So all missions from here will be back to Ceos, but I've still got some of those ones from Ceos. I'll be for Sothis mining, so I've got to go to Sothis mining anyway. Well, here I managed to top up all my data missions, but no long-range ones here. But not to worry, I can make this circuit a couple of times until I find them. So now on to Sothis mining. Here in Sothis mining, I managed to pick up a few delivery missions. It was a good one. 8 units of Bertrandite for 5 million. You know, if you could get 20 or 30 of those, you'd make some serious money. Another one, was it this one? Yeah, 1.3 million just to go back to Ceos to take these 12 tons of gold. So always keep a lookout for those as well, even though the ratio's not right, because it's only you're going to Ceos anyway. Might as well take that one, and you can always replace it with another delivery mission when you get there. Right, one other thing to look out for, it always catches you out, is you can see my inventory is filling up now, 160 out of 216, but oops, a load of them are these stupid mission rewards. So make sure you get rid of those, because that'll block your cargo, plus it'll send NPCs after you. So you need to sell those, or you can just eject them if you can't be bothered. You don't get much for them. Or you can sell them in the market. Bloody nuisance, really. They just cause you grief. And this is annoying as well, the way the list jumps. I'm sure it didn't used to do that. So you've lost your place where you were each time. I'm sure they do it just to annoy you. Right, I've finished up in New Home Station with a full cargo hold now. There you go, 216 out of 216. I don't know what all that's worth. Must be about 50 million altogether. Took me a bit longer than normal. The delivery missions seemed very sparse this time. So we're ready now to start our journey back to the bubble and make these deliveries. If you use the galaxy map, you can see where they all are. All in this group, quite a few different stations this time. So what I do, let's just see if we can click that. Yeah, I usually start at the nearest one and then work a sort of circle back, as if I'm coming back. So there we go, it's a lot of jumps now. Let's have a look, see how many that is. So it takes about 40 minutes, 30 minutes or something like that to get back 31 jumps. So that's why you want as light a ship as possible, because that would go up to about 40 if you know, if you had top shields and thrusters and things like that. Right, so I'll see you at 1 or noon. go. There's no escape. Boost. Boost again. So here's the diamond back.
Under attack. Frameshift drive
Boost again.
charging.
It's just too far away now. How far is he?
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, I'm hostile because I've left, I've stayed in power play since I was in the resource extraction site using the power play to get extra bounty bonuses. I'm not getting anything from it now, but I just left it on to see how much extra aggravation you get. Because people say, oh, you shouldn't go power play because life's a misery after that, you can't do anything because people are after you all the time. Oops, not concentrating. And as you can see, I think I've had about 2 in 100 jumps, 2 or 3 interdictions because of power play, and none of them have even taken a shot at me. So it can't be that bad then. So I'll leave it there for now for this trip. I'll finish with it now, but I just want to see what happens. Oh, it's a base, so go straight to it. Oh, it seems they won't let me dock. Never had that before. So I wonder what that's all about. Is it because I'm hostile? Maybe I should get rid of my power play and see if that does anything. Yeah,
Docking request denied.
still denying me for some reason.
Docking request denied.
Oh, somebody on the landing pad probably. Yeah, that's well, that's a new one. So that's one side effect of power play. In all the time I've been playing, I've never been refused base before to land at a base. So I'm going to try and figure out which one that Python's on. Whatever it was, that one's just gone off. So let's try again. Yeah, you get this sometimes that when the pad's
Docking request
occupied.
granted.
That would be the one on the other side. When the pad's occupied, they don't let you land. But that wasn't why I was refused in the first place. They didn't even give me the option of docking permission. So that must have been because of power play. There it is. To hand over my cargo. Federal gunship, you got no chance.
Frameshift drive
Too slow.
charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
again. Your choice is simple: hand over your cargo, or this will get messy.
Frameshift drive charging.
He's firing missiles. They seem to be going
4,
backwards.
3,
Oh, here they come.
2,
No, there they go.
1. Engage.
I think he shot himself.
Incoming mission critical message.
That's the ship I'm looking for, the one with the big hull. Come on, come up with something original. Have something that he wants. Let's see who he is. Federal assault ship. Where's he from? I wonder why he's after me then. Oh, there he goes with his
Frameshift drive
missiles again.
charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, they nearly came past. Right, here we are at the end of the run. It took a bit longer than expected this time. Made a couple of mistakes. I picked up some missions with very, very long legs from the start to the station, which wasted half hour or so altogether. And I had a lot of missions with smaller rewards rather than a few with bigger ones. So I'm not too sure what the best. I mean, it worked for me last time. This time it's now 1840, and we set off at exactly 1440. I had a short break for food and stuff, about 20 minutes or so, but roughly 4 hours for. We started with 109 million, so we're now at 154. So 45 million. So that's 11 million an hour. So a bit lower than it was last time. I think this was just a bad run. Probably next time we'll be back to, I reckon like 15 million should be about an average. So that's it in the Python. What you do next is up to you. For me, I'm going to go and unlock the engineers and make this Python into something awesome, and then use it to unlock all the other, every one of the engineers. And then by that time, do whatever you want, I guess. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I might make another video because I know a few short ways how to get the engineers going that other people don't seem to talk about. So I might see in another video. That will be probably a week away or something like that. So that's it for now. I'll see you again.